How many subscribers you got?
Yeah.
I think 3.5 million right now.
They should
Climbing.
go now.
It's pretty insane. It's like 3 times the size of New Hampshire. So. This is a story of how we turned my Atlanticraft YouTube channel into an animated series for YouTube Originals.
So I've known Cody for years, and I've kind of watched him build this Atlantis universe. You know, we were kind of talking one day and figuring out what we could do to kind of elevate that concept and bring it to a new level. Animation is something his audience wanted and he really wanted to do. And, you know, it's something that I had been doing a lot of, so we kind of worked together to build out the characters and the universe that he had and build it into a full 3D animated series.
We got a call from Omnia Media. They needed a studio to come on board to kind of help do some visual development. We created the Cody and the Joe characters and then built out some key environments.
We put a lot of effort and work into coming up with a design and a shape language that was compelling, dynamic, and wholly original. They clearly homaged the Minecraft roots that fans of the original had become accustomed to seeing. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive.
The show was clearly coming to life.
From here and all the way to the premiere, everything Kings of Atlantis moved very, very fast. The stories in the show are incredible. I mean, there's so many new things that have come to life in this big animated adventure.
I love the balance of the humor and the adventure. I think the writers, Jack and Colin, did a really amazing job of keeping it really punchy and making it incredibly exciting but really funny throughout.
While Kings of Atlantis writers Colin Kelly and Jackson Lanzing were locked in the writer's room, Mighty Coconut concept artists designed environments like Atlantis, the Dark Reef, and the Cephalopod, as well as the characters from my original channel like the Sneaky Sisters, Pickles, and the Kraken Kid, along with some new ones like Phaeton and Lennox.
Concept art is visual problem solving. If somebody gives you a problem, then your job is to solve it and make it look nice. You have fun with it and you try to put as much of yourself into it as the functionality of it will allow.
It's not very often that you get to think of a desert but underwater. You really get that warm color palette mixed with sort of the cool environment of the ocean.
Referencing the cube aesthetic of the channel was critical to the success of Kings of Atlantis. Mighty Coconut used a process called voxelization to get that look and feel into the show.
Our modelers will create an object that is a hollow shell. It just looks like the outside of the object, and then take that and turn it into a bunch of cubes. We can actually add detail with tinier cubes, so cubes on cubes on cubes.
Next, the Mighty Coconut story department geared up to develop storyboards, record temporary voices, select sound effects, and placeholder music to create rough animated versions of each episode in animatic.
In live action, we're used to a more subtractive process. We get hundreds of hours of dailies with real actors showing us the scene from 100 different angles. But in animation, it's more additive because we're at the beginning of the process and not at the end of the process. We have a script. We look at the script and say, okay, let's get a story artist to draw a picture, and then we make the radio edit with our own voices until the actors can come in and re-record. We hone it and make it play the way we want with temporary music and sound effects, and then when it almost feels done, that's when we really get started and send it out to animation.
I think Kings of Atlantis will be something that kids will enjoy. I think adults will enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I'm sort of a big kid, so.
Oh hey, that's me! When the animatic is done, the temporary voice